Actor Brendan Fraser shares some sad and concerning news about his life. An actor as good as Fraser has won a prestigious award and is a shining star of Hollywood. But Fraser's life has many events, and Fraser has also left the cold Hollywood cast. Fraser's full name is Brendan James Fraser. Fraser was born on December 3, 1968. Currently, Fraser is 54 years old. Fraser started his acting career in 1988 when Fraser was just 20 years old. Fraser fell in love with the acting profession and has been famous ever since. 10 years later, in 1998, Fraser fell in love and married a girl named Afton Smith, and they later had a child together. Their marriage lasted until 2007 when tragedy struck and they divorced. Until now, Fraser lived in Greenwich, Connecticut. After that incident, perhaps Fraser's career began to decline. Fraser has acted in quite a few hit movies, and Fraser is also famous for those films. The Mummy trilogy starred Fraser as Rick O'Connell. Not only that, but Fraser has also appeared in other comedy and fantasy films such as George of the Jungle, Furry Vengeance, and Sin Old Man, and many more. Fraser has also acted in a number of television roles and has been very successful. The Showtime TV series The Affair starring Fraser even brought in huge revenue. There are quite a few other TV shows that we can't list them all, but it is understandable that Fraser participates in any program that is differently. Fraser was a multi-talented man when Fraser was an amateur photographer. However, there are many mysteries as to the reason for Fraser's retirement that have been mentioned recently. Fraser was involved in a sexual harassment scandal in 2003. At the time, former president of Hollywood Foreign Press Association, Philip Burke, harassed Fraser. Fraser later told many people about this, although most of the others did not believe it. Some believe it to be true because Burke remained silent from beginning to end. Burke did not vindicate himself, which means that Burke is unlikely to be wrong and Fraser's claims may be true. After that incident, in 2009, Fraser had another incident, which was a divorce from his wife. A few years later, Fraser shared that he had endured too many events since the death of his mother. Fraser was not confident enough to do anything anymore, so Fraser has missed many other opportunities. However, that did not stop an energetic Fraser. Yes, Fraser's reputation is far-reaching, and Fraser is one of the Oscar nominees. Fraser once mentioned that he almost died while filming Egyptian Mummy. In order to have the most realistic scenes, Fraser was strangled by the noose until he suffocated and lost consciousness. Currently, Fraser is also participating in many HBO-related film projects. However, some leaks suggest that Fraser's health has deteriorated, and this makes it impossible for Fraser to take on many roles at the same time. In terms of age, Fraser is quite young, but with his dedication to the roles, Fraser has been injured many times. Those injuries accumulate more and more, and it is time to burst into pain. Perhaps in the near future, Fraser will be missing for a while to focus on training and regaining health, but this could also be a reason for Fraser to once again leave the limelight. Many people believe that Fraser may have some dangerous disease, but this has not been confirmed.